Well, some crime victims are fighting back, and they're doing it online.
In segment 2, 2 News reporter Jason Grubbs explains how police and consumers are tracking down stolen property in a high-tech way.
And then I went, oh my goodness, the monitor's gone.
So was the hard drive, wireless keyboard, and money from the desk of Rita Wilson's secretary. That was in 2008, when Wilson was the pastor of Yale Avenue Presbyterian Church. That computer contained 2 years' worth of ministry.
Sermons, funeral services that someone might want a copy of at another time, other addresses, worship services, bulletin templates that I used on a regular basis were gone.
In the same week, Pastor Wilson was talking with a parishioner from a church across the street.
He asked me what kind of computer I'd lost, and I explained to him, and he said, well, he thought he'd seen that on Craigslist the night before.
She logged on to Craigslist, a site Wilson wasn't familiar with at the time, found the computer, printed out a picture, and called detectives. That sting operation netted more than just the pastor's property.
It put Antonio Myrie behind bars. He'd been wanted in connection with a string of church burglaries and other crimes.
It is pretty much a black market.
Tulsa Police Sergeant Brandon Watkins says Myrie's case was the first time his detectives used Craigslist for an arrest. But now other websites are helping police and victims in their search. Sites like StolenIPod.com and Stolen911.com. They're custom Google searches. Type in the make and model and click send, just like you were trying to purchase it. The site then pulls up every matching Craigslist ad, selling what could potentially be your stolen property, and not just in the Tulsa area. Sergeant Watkins says Crazedlist.com is even easier.
We set up an email account, and we have an automated search going on every day for certain types of items.
T.C. Patton is one crime victim that's holding out hope.
He just hung his little head and took his helmet off.
Patton's son's mini motorcycle was stolen as his family traveled through Tulsa and stopped for lunch.
My wife was the first one that noticed it. She said, guys, we got a problem, and it was just gone.
A 2005 Honda CRF-50 taken from the back of Patton's pickup in broad daylight. His story is now posted on Craigslist.
I will watch Craigslist every single day for at least the next 6 months just to see if that sucker happens to pop up on there for sale or something like that. Oh, yeah, I'll be watching.
Patton hopes his persistence and patience will pay off because sometimes the goods turn up when you least expect it.
Never thought I'd get it back. Never thought I'd get it back.
Jason Grubbs, 2 News, works for you.
Jason, thanks. Now, officers say the victims should always notify police and allow them to claim the stolen property because of the dangers involved in dealing with criminals. Now, you'll find all this information on our website, KJRH.com. Click on segment 2. We also have some tips on what to do now that may help you if your property is ever stolen.